This is Danielle Fishel, and you're watching Shine On Media.
So we have season 2 kicking off soon.
Yes.
We have 5 brand new episodes.
Yes.
Which of those 5 are you most excited?
All of them.
One.
Oh, you want me to pick one? I believe Girl Meets Secret of Life or Girl Meets Mr. Squirrels. Girl Meets Mr. Squirrels is reintroducing Will Friedle, who played Eric Matthews, my brother, on the show. And I think people are really excited to see that, especially fans of Boy Meets World. And we loved having Will back, and we love having all of our old castmates back from Boy Meets World because it's really just kind of a nice tie-in, and it just feels great to have everybody back.
Everybody look at me! Ow!
My brother.
Had so many of your old castmates come back. What's it been like being on set with them?
It's always nice when you work with a group of people you know. It's a real professional atmosphere. You know that the other person knows exactly what they're doing. It feels comfortable. And I know that when Ryder and Will both came back, they both had nerves. Like, are we going to be the character? Are we going to be able to do it? Can we do it? And both of them just nailed it, which is fun to watch as an audience and as a a fellow actor. It's nice to see.
All of you have nailed it from all the episodes I've seen.
Well, thank you.
I was a huge Boy Meets World fan, and I am obsessed with this show too. So
Oh, thank you.
Who's the one that you haven't had back that you want to come back? Not many left.
Well, we've had most of them. I probably can't say, but we've got more coming and more in the works that have not been announced, and we're very excited about it, and we love having all of our old castmates back.
There's an episode where you go back to Philadelphia with Mr. Feeny's house, and it seems like you had to recreate that set. What was it like? Was it surreal stepping onto that kind of a set?
It was cool. We had to redo the backyard set, which was mainly like Feeny's backyard. So not so much the Matthews backyard, but the Feeny backyard. And I think it was a little bigger in our recreation. I remember thinking Feeny's backyard wasn't this
like a strip of
large.
grass.
It was really small, but it looks really good on the show when it's done. And it was nice to know that the characters were back in Philly.
Loved it. It was like taking a step back in time. It felt great. It was like revisiting your childhood. I really enjoyed it, and it's fun. You know, this show's really fun. It's just great. You get to kind of relive your childhood over, and not a lot of people get that opportunity. So it's a lot of fun.
And that deals with a time capsule. So if you could take a memory from Girl Meets World that you've had so far and put it in a time capsule, what would it be?
I think all of my favorite moments are working with the kids before our table reads. We do a pre-read right before we go to table, and it's always the morning after we've just had a tape night, and we're all a little tired, but we are excited to start the next week, and watching them start the process of reading the script and starting to understand the lesson. And it's usually when we are the most collaborative with, what do you guys think this is about? Because we're all reading it for the first time, and that's some of my favorite moments, are watching the kids get the lessons as they're reading them.
What can we expect from Corey this season?
I think Corey's just focused on still being a good teacher, a good dad, a good husband, and setting a good example for his kids. And I think he's really, really passionate about teaching. And the old adage that Mr. Feeny said, dream, try, do good. I think Corey's trying to stick to that philosophy, and I think that's what he's doing.
And we have your bakery now over there. What's it going to be like? What can we expect from that set?
I love that set because, Topanga, she's a lawyer, but we don't have a lawyer set for Topanga because, frankly, lawyers
boring.
are
Be like an
boring. Right. We don't want an office set or a judge set. So we know that Topanga's a lawyer, but we usually only get to see her in the Matthews kitchen or in the Matthews living room. So this Topanga's bakery that she's about ready to take over is going to be a place where the kids are going to go after school and be able to hang out, and Topanga's going to be able to interact with them in a third place environment.
They're chubbies or whatever.
Exactly. It's their hangout.
I feel like this show's been so amazing with the feedback. Fans of all ages have been watching it. It's doing great. What's the best piece of feedback you've heard so far from fans?
I think that people are excited about the show. I think one of the things that means the most to me is when parents or tweet us or write us messages saying, I grew up with Boy Meets World and the show meant a lot to me, and I love being able to watch the show with my daughter or my son and watch Girl Meets World. And I love that because it kind of brings the two generations together. So I really like when, parents who grew up,
Bonding.
Yeah, it's nice. They can sit at home on a Friday night and watch a show that they grew up with and watch it, 15 years later with their kids. It's really a special thing that we're doing, and it's not something a lot of shows get the opportunity to do.
People should tune into season 2 because they are going to see even more laughs and also some extra good lessons, and see our cast of kids really take ownership of the show.
Riley and Lucas. Riley finds out about something about Lucas that kind of changes.
And Caleb go in the corner and we're like, okay, what should we do? And I was like, well, do you know how to dance? And he's like, describe, know how to dance. And I